All right, so I've got 4 or 5 friends that we go backpacking with every year. We've been doing this for the last 15 years. We go up in the upper Uintas. We try to backpack really light. Last year, we're sitting around the campfire at the end of the day after fishing and backpacking. My friend walks away from the campfire for a minute, comes back with a ukulele. We're like, how in the heck did you get that in your backpack? His backpack's like 20 pounds. And he surprises us. And what surprised me the most was that he was pretty good. And it was a lot of fun sitting around. He had some songs that he prepared, and he sang some songs for us. And anyway, when we get back home, I tell my wife about our backpacking trip and how fun it was, and such a surprise to see my friend and listen to him play some songs around the campfire. And so for Christmas, I guess she was thinking it would be kind of fun if I did something like that. and so, for Christmas, I get a recorder. The last time I played a recorder was in like 5th grade, and it was really squeaky and awful. And actually, we're backpacking soon, and I decided I better get it out and start practicing. And so I have been practicing the recorder for 1 week. 1 week, and I've got one song. I think I just played it right for the first time. I don't know. I'm going to try to play it. It's called Whiskey in the Jar. I have no idea, but I'm guessing it's an Irish song. But yeah, this is 1 week, and my intent is to try to make everybody laugh out there and scare away all the bears. And so I'll play it for you. This is 1 week of practicing the recorder. And by the way, it is the cheapest recorder I think you can buy. And so the sound is going to sound awful, and I'll probably miss every other note. But here is 1 week of practicing Whiskey in a Jar. Whoops. Oh yeah, that's going to be embarrassing. Hey there, David Jasper here again, and it is week 2 of practicing the recorder. 3 days ago on Monday, Jennifer and I were asked to go to the Senior Assistance Center and do a program. It was here in Utah, Pioneer Day, and we decided to tell some pioneer stories. But as part of our program, I had worked on 4 songs that were from different countries, way back in the day, that maybe were popular. There was like an Irish, Austrian, Swedish. I'm not sure the other one. There was a pioneer song that I played these on my recorder just to test it out with the senior citizens. They clapped. Well, it surprised me, but we told some pioneer stories and played the recorder. And so I'm going on a hike now, and I'm going to try to find a spot where I'm all alone and play some of these songs for you, just to show you my progress or lack of progress. So stick with me. Okay, I'm going to try to juggle holding on to the music. I've got the recorder, the camera, and so it may be a little tricky. I found a kind of a campsite closer to the river. Hopefully it'll drown out some hikers and no one will hear me. But here is where I am. Anyway, it's pretty up here. I'll try to set the camera down and record myself. Okay, here we go. The Austrian song Edelweiss for beginners. Oh well, sorry about that. Okay, I keep seeing hikers walk by. This is getting really embarrassing. But what the heck? Hopefully no one will hear me. I'm trying to play really soft, and I'm not doing a very good job, I don't think. But here comes Come You Saints, and I am just gonna set the phone down, and so you may not even see me. Okay, so if you were up here with me, you would have been laughing your head off. I put the phone down on a rock right next to the water, and all you could hear was the water. so I may try this again. Here's a quick peek. It's not even. It's just like a little stream, but it was loud. Here, if you want to take a look at it. Such great camera work. I don't know if that even will turn out, but I'll put the phone down on the other side of me on the rock, and hopefully you can hear it. Oh, actually, that may be a good thing. You can't hear me. But this is the Pioneer song. Hopefully you heard something, or not. Maybe it's a good thing if you didn't hear it. Somewhere way back down the trail, at one of my last stops, I left my hat. So it's a little warm. I think today's high down in the valley is going to be, you can see it, it's going to be 100 degrees, maybe a little higher. Up here it's probably, I don't know, it's about noon, and it may be somewhere around 85, it feels like. It's pretty warm. It's a warm one. But the trail's right there. I just threw all caution to the wind. Who cares if anybody comes by? I'm just going to sit here and play my recorder. I'll go ahead and set the phone down. Hopefully this works. Oh, and this is the Scottish melody, Old Lang Syne. Hopefully that worked. That made me about as out of breath as hiking up this mountain. I don't want to do it again. Okay, so I am on top of Malin's Peak. It's not the highest. Right behind me is Mount Ogden. I was up there a couple of weeks ago. Here's the view. So the selfie stick, I think, is coming in a couple of days. Anyway, I'm going to try the song I did last week from memory. Whiskey in a Jar, the Irish melody. All right. Well, I appreciate you watching. Hope you enjoyed this. I'll keep practicing. I got to say, it's kind of surprised me. I think I've enjoyed this a little bit more than I was planning on, but I will keep practicing, and maybe I'll have a new song. Well, I'll keep working on the ones I've got. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a great day.